you're looking for a way to keep the family occupied this holiday season, get creative with some festive DIYs.
Yeah, Alexis Geissler with Craftworx is back with 3 tree-mendous ideas.
I see that. That's
they
awesome.
are tree-mendous.
Tree-mendous.
I love it.
It's so great to see you.
So Riz.
It's so fun having you. So Riz.
So right.
You've been watching Houston Life, I see. Well, this is great because you are always teaching us things here on Houston Life. Craftworx is a mobile craft studio.
Yes.
Goes out into the community. She was just saying you can teach like 700 people if it's a community event.
Yeah, for those we do much simpler crafts, but we do a lot of smaller ones with 30 to 50 people. So really we can customize it to whatever people want.
Office
Wow.
party, kids' birthday
Office party, yep.
whatever you got. Okay, great.
Let's have a party right now.
Let's do it.
All right.
Starting with this beautiful wreath.
Yeah, so the first thing we're going to
Clever.
make is this Snowflake Evergreen wreath. So it's kind of a modern take on, you know, maybe more circular evergreen traditional wreath that you're used to seeing.
It's a cute shape.
It's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, so really it's super easy to make. You're going to start with some kind of styrofoam in the center. So you can either buy the green floral foam, or you can actually upcycle styrofoam that maybe you got in like a packaging.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And we can show our viewers here at home. You essentially, it looks like you're using styrofoam
Yes.
just from like regular packaging.
Yep. Came
Okay,
from
great.
Something we bought.
So you're cutting it into what? An octagon?
Yeah, a circular octagon shape, just because that kind of helps shape your center.
Okay.
And then you're going to take this piece and you're going to kind of just jam it into the side.
Watch your
It's
fingers,
opposite
sir.
the other. So these are just evergreen picks that you can buy at your local craft store.
Okay.
Just give it a good shove.
Oh, that's easy. It's in there.
Yeah.
I mean, this one's a little.
Oh, you got it.
That's okay. You can kind of jam up at the end. And then you take these and you kind of start to fill in the center. So you're just going to jam those into the center piece.
Oh, that's so nice because it is styrofoam.
Yes.
You're not fastening it with glue or tape or anything like that.
It's super easy. This is also something, if you've got kids, they can help you with. You know, it's not something that's difficult or dangerous for them to do.
Nope, if I can do it, your kid can do it.
That is true.
And then once you kind of have all the center pieces in, that's when you start adding the embellishments. So you'll see here we've kind of done an opposite design of the white sticks and the cranberries. So you can just stick that in down in front of that.
Okay.
And again, we're not using any tape or glue here. We're just shoving
That's
it
right.
into that styrofoam.
And then this, you can take something and you can just kind of add it to the center if you like.
Cool.
You can just jam that through the center if you want. Just really something that matches your decor or anything that you have at home. There's really no right or wrong.
Beautiful.
This really is a cool idea, and I like that you did a different shape. We love circular wreaths as well. But
Right.
this is kind of an unexpected.
It's
Yeah,
different.
it's different. Something unique.
Very
Okay.
nice.
Perfect,
Awesome.
done. We're crafting, we're crafters. What about Christmas in a jar?
Yes.
Because I've been hearing about this and I'm very excited.
Christmas in a jar is fun because it's really, you can make it anything. So it's whatever Christmas means to you. You could actually do it for any holiday, so it doesn't have to be Christmas. So in this one, we added some of this snow batting that you can get and some little bottle brush trees and some lights. But we're gonna make a kid's version today because it can be for anyone. So to make the snow, we use the batting, but you can use sugar or salt. So you're gonna pour the sugar into the container.
Oh,
you can just pour all of
regular
it.
white granulated sugar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the kind you bake with.
Like sugar.
And you can even pour the other one in too.
Okay.
So this is going to kind of help create the base for you to put your materials in.
Okay.
And so because this is a kid's jar, we've got some fun, just little puffy sticker things that you can use. So you can just kind of jam that in. You've got Rudolph and some trees.
Dashing through the snow. Yeah, I'm already in the spirit. Just
I
doing
know, it's super fun.
And it seems like those long tweezers are sort of a critical tool to use, right, Alexis?
I mean, if kids are using it, their hands are much
hands could fit
smaller,
in
so
the
they
jar.
can jam it in. You can even put some little pom-poms in there.
Oh,
But
that's
for
fine.
adults, you definitely probably need these. And then for the jar lid, we've just added some decorative paper to make it look a little more festive. And then we glued some fairy lights to the inside of the jar. So that way you can go ahead and you can just kind
Cool.
of jam those in
Here,
there.
can you do that part? I'm
Okay.
scared.
I don't want
It's
to ruin
okay.
what you've already done.
You can always
You
stand
can't
it back
ruin
up,
my
even if you have
Christmas.
to.
And these fairy lights, this is clever because they have, what, a built-in battery here?
Yeah, and then you can just turn them on and off.
Okay.
So you just jam that all in there. And then you can put some stickers on the outside to decorate it as well.
How cute.
Hey.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. And as you said, this is a great holiday idea, but you could do this for anything.
Yeah,
Easter, St.
absolutely.
Patrick's Day,
And it's fun as a
birthday.
gift too. Just
Very,
something
very
little.
Nice. Okay, last but not least, that cinnamon stick ornament.
Yes, so the cinnamon stick ornaments are really fun because this is something you could do as a hostess gift. You could put it on a bottle of wine, you could put it on a wrapped package, you could pair it with a gift card for a teacher gift. So it's a really versatile option that you can have. And really you just take scrap ribbons and you start to tie them on. So you can just tie that one at the bottom.
Okay. Wow, so simple.
So you started in a line and you're doing just a simple tie.
Yep,
row
just a
after
simple
row,
tie,
right?
row after row, and you kind of get it into place, and then
Okay.
you kind of pull them how you want them.
Okay.
And then you're going to take the scissors, whoever wants to cut, and you're just
Eric?
going to cut it on an angle so that it looks like a Christmas
bow
tree.
is a
So the long, wider at the bottom.
I see.
That's right.
Gotcha. And just a straight cut?
Yep.
Or
I
off
mean,
at a
if you wanted to make it fancier, you could.
angle?
Yeah.
I noticed that you have fabric only written
That's
on
right.
these scissors.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
Fabric only.
Any
Very
crafter that
important.
crafts with fabric, my kids know they were taught at a young age, do not ever cut paper with these.
That's right. Don't use mom's sewing shears either.
That's
Look
right.
at that.
Gorgeous.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Alexis
I'll
Geissler,
fix
thank you so much. And in addition to doing events out at people's offices or in the
Yeah.
community, you also sell take-home kits, is that right?
Yeah, we have some take-home kits on our website that you can buy. So that's fun if you want something that's DIY and supports a local small business. You
What
can
are
buy
those?
those. Those are actually resin Christmas trees. This is an event we did in the community where we made Christmas pillows. So that was super fun. This is one of our kits. They can do like a DIY gingerbread house. So just a lot of fun things to get everyone in the holiday spirit.
That is very clever. Is that gingerbread house made out of cardboard?
It's wood.
It's wood.
Yes.
How cool.
So you don't have to worry about like it falling apart or animals eating it or anything like that.
Very nice.
Nice.
You always have great
Yeah.
ideas. Alexis
y'all.
Geissler, thank you so much for stopping by
Yeah,
Houston
so good to
Life.
see y'all.
And hi to Tina, her mom, who's
Aw,
home, not
thank
feeling
you.
well. We miss you, Tina.
Mom.
For more info, you can visit our website, HoustonLife.tv. Just look for that scene on Houston Life section.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Houston Life will be right back.